Imagine this. Every choice you've ever made, every decision, every hesitation has birthed another universe. A parallel reality where different outcomes play out. Fascinating, right? But what if this grand idea, the multiverse theory, is more fantasy than science? Today we unravel whether we should abandon the multiverse entirely. Welcome to Infinitia Verity, the channel where science, philosophy, and wonder collide. And in this episode, we'll dive deep into one of the most polarizing topics in modern cosmology, the multiverse theory. Is it a revolutionary insight into the nature of existence or an unscientific distraction from real progress? By the end, you'll have the tools to decide for yourself. The multiverse theory suggests that our universe is just one of many, possibly an infinite number, existing side by side, each with its own laws of physics, constants, or histories. But where did this idea come from? Fact 1. The term multiverse was first coined in 1895 by American philosopher William James, though it wasn't until the mid-20th century that physicists began seriously considering it. Fact 2. A leading branch of the multiverse theory arises from string theory, which posits that our universe may be one of many vibrating membranes or brains floating in higher dimensional space. While these ideas are intellectually captivating, critics argue they venture too far from testable science. One of the greatest challenges for the multiverse theory is its lack of empirical evidence. How can we prove something that exists outside our observable universe? Fact 1. Cosmic inflation, the rapid expansion of the universe after the Big Bang, predicts that bubble universes might form, leading to a multiverse. However, no direct evidence of these bubbles has been detected. Fact 2. Quantum mechanics introduces the many worlds interpretation, suggesting every quantum decision spawns new universes. Yet this remains purely theoretical, with no experimental support. Without observable proof, the multiverse straddles a fine line between scientific theory and philosophical speculation. The multiverse theory isn't just a scientific concept, it's also a philosophical Pandora's box. If every possible outcome exists in some universe, what does that mean for concepts like morality, free will, or even science itself? Fact 1. The anthropic principle argues that we observe a finely tuned universe because only in such a universe could observers like us exist. Critics call this circular reasoning. Fact 2. Philosophers warn that an infinite number of universes leads to infinite regress problems. If every possible version of you exists, does your current reality lose its significance? These questions make some scientists uneasy as they drift closer to metaphysics than measurable science. The scientific community remains deeply divided over the multiverse. For every champion of the theory, there's a skeptic who argues it veers into pseudoscience. Physicist Max Tegmark categorizes the multiverse into 4 levels, ranging from observable variations in space to entirely different physical laws. Critics like Sabine Hossenfelder argue that the multiverse is untestable and therefore unscientific, comparing it to unfalsifiable claims about mythical entities. This divide highlights a larger issue. Should science prioritize bold exploration or strict adherence to testability? Despite the lack of direct evidence, some researchers are exploring innovative ways to test the multiverse indirectly. Gravitational waves, ripples in space-time caused by massive cosmic events, might reveal interactions with other bubble universes if subtle anomalies are detected. The cosmic microwave background, the afterglow of the Big Bang, contains patterns some theorists interpret as evidence of collisions with other universes. Precision cosmology could refine these analyses in the future. These efforts are in their infancy, but they offer glimpses of how the multiverse might eventually move from speculation to science. The call to abandon the multiverse theory stems from a desire to refocus on testable, practical science. Nobel laureate Steven Weinberg criticized the multiverse for undermining predictive power, as it allows any observed phenomenon to be explained by some universe within the multiverse. Some argue that resources spent on the multiverse could be better directed toward understanding quantum gravity. Some argue that resources spent on the multiverse could be better directed toward understanding dark energy. Some argue that resources spent on the multiverse could be better directed toward understanding black hole physics. By setting aside the multiverse, scientists could refocus on areas with clearer paths to empirical discovery. On the other hand, abandoning the multiverse theory might be premature. Supporters argue that the multiverse explains phenomena like the fine-tuning of physical constants, even if it's not yet testable. Historically, speculative ideas like atoms or the Big Bang were dismissed before empirical breakthroughs validated them. The multiverse could follow a similar trajectory. Rather than discarding the theory, proponents suggest refining it and exploring indirect methods of validation. The multiverse has captivated not just scientists but also philosophers and artists, influencing both intellectual debates and popular culture. Films like Doctor Strange and shows like Rick and Morty bring the multiverse concept to life, blending science with fiction and sparking public interest in cosmology. Philosophically, the multiverse challenges our sense of identity. If infinite versions of you exist, does your current reality hold unique meaning? These cultural and philosophical reflections highlight the multiverse's broad appeal and its profound implications for human thought. So, should we abandon the multiverse? The question of whether to abandon the multiverse theory is complex. Its lack of testability challenges its scientific legitimacy, yet its explanatory power keeps it alive. Like Schrödinger's famous cat, the multiverse exists in a state of uncertainty, simultaneously dead and alive in the realm of scientific exploration. What do you think? Should we let go of the multiverse and focus on testable science? Or is it worth pursuing despite its challenges? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more deep dives into the mysteries of the universe. This is Infinitia Verity, where curiosity knows no bounds. Until next time, stay curious.